Hi. So, did you know that your life can be literally anything you want it to be? I think I held this a little too close to my mouth in the last video. I'm still new to this whole microphone thing, but it definitely helps with the quality of the video. So, anyway, um, yeah, but I wanted to talk about these affirmations that week 2 of the Artist Way is having me write 3 times a day. Or, sorry, 3 times in a row, at least once a day, but I did it more than once today. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. Say it with me. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. Say it with me. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. This one, personally, is my favorite of the ones I picked to write. This is a big one. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. And this is the last one I've been doing. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. So I want to talk about that third one. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. So I had kind of a crazy history, kind of a crazy lore. I've talked about it. And I don't know, last year I really locked in. I got educated again, which, I'd really fallen off with that for a while. And I was trying really hard to prove to the world that I was okay now and I was healed and I really wanted to be forgiven, and I was really forcing it in the sense that I was like posting basically like this toxic positivity stuff all over social media, like really trying to like prove to these people who, like, a lot of them weren't well themselves, um that like I was okay and that they should forgive me, and like things should go back to how they were with them. And it was just a lot of friction, and the universe does not like friction. And it also was just like very inauthentic because I was doing all these things that like I wouldn't like naturally do, to try to like please people, but I'm actually finding that like if you put whatever the issue is to art, that actually is a much faster, more natural, more authentic path to forgiveness. And like reading that the other day, I was like, wow, like it really hit me because she has you pick like a bunch of affirmations from the beginning that you have to write a bunch of times a day, um, for the second week at least. I don't know, I'm only in the second week, but um, it really just seeing that sentence, my creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. There is so much power in the I am. I've been talking about that. So I look at myself in the mirror now. I say, I am a healthy, sane person. I am wealth. I am forgiveness. I am love. You don't have to speak mental illness over yourself anymore if you don't want to. It's a paradigm, it's part of the matrix. It's so obvious to me now, but it takes what it takes to see that. But I've never like felt just so detached in my whole life, and not detached in a bad way, detached in a really good way. I just trust, like, it's even just been the past week and a half that this has been hugely transformative for me already. I'm just like, whatever God wants for me, whatever the universe wants for me, like, I'm here for it. I'm not going to debate or fight. I don't know what's best for me. I'm just going with the flow. I'm happy, and I finally love myself, and I'm still kind of on this social media break, and I do think this is gonna post. Like I'm gonna post this probably in like a couple days or a week from now. I cleaned up some of the stuff I had on Instagram, TikTok, and stuff. It was getting to, I don't know. I went back to a lower vibration for a little bit, and this social media break has been amazing because I'm realizing I'm like, wow, like I used to, like I was spending so much time on social media. I'm now realizing like how much more clear my head is not being on it all the time. So, I mean, anyone can. I think everyone's an addict. I think everyone's an alcoholic. I've been saying this. I think anyone is prone to like using something, anything to escape too much, And I think I would do that on social media. And I would use it as an outlet in a way that I shouldn't. Not to say that you shouldn't use it as an outlet at all. I think it can be helpful for that in the right context, but I needed a reset, and I had no idea how amazing this reset would be. Like my head feels so clear, and there's it's a full moon and a lunar eclipse on September 7th, which I believe is this Saturday. Maybe it's this Sunday. And charge my crystals and rock out. And oh yeah, it is Sunday actually. I don't know, like I feel like I literally just like shifted into a whole new timeline, like maybe a few days ago or something. Like, so I'm trying to raise the vibrations as high as I can before I like actually come back on here all the time. But it's gonna have to be different than it was before. I don't even feel like the person I was 2 weeks ago. That's the crazy part. We love affirmations though. Choose your I am carefully. I think that's about all I have to say today. I went, and for those of you who know, I'm also a licensed esthetician and passed out my resumes at some places and started looking for, that job. Part-time position. I'm also part-time finishing school, part-time doing this. So that's about it for today. I love you. Let's say the affirmations together one more time. Each one will say 3 times each, because what we speak over ourselves is very, very important. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. Love you.